Okay, so this is just my coming out story. I don't really have like anything to really say about it, but yeah. So I'm gonna just start off from the beginning, really, like discovering that I was gay and stuff. But so first of all, sorry, I'm moving my lighting. Oh, I can't. I'll move myself. There we go. Gosh, my lipstick red on this camera. So it started off when I was about 10 years old, and everyone was like getting boyfriends and stuff, and I was like, and that's when I had like my first ever boyfriend. He wasn't really a boyfriend because we were like 10, and it was my last year of elementary school, and it was just a terrible thing because he kissed me when we were in school, and then we both got like detention. It's not really a detention because we stayed in for 5 minutes at lunchtime after everyone had gone because we kissed in the playground and that was like a sin. No, it was just like we weren't allowed to do it. So then I just wasn't going out with him anymore, and then he I don't know why, but there was rumours going around that that girl that looks like a boy and I was that girl that looked like a boy, and then one person came up to me and said, "Are you a lesbian?" I was like, "No." I was like, "What's that?" Because I didn't know, I have a clue what it was. And then I realised I'd never had a boyfriend before then, because everyone in like our school would have like boyfriends throughout elementary school, and they would go out together to the park and stuff, and like my date hold hands, and then I realised I never had one or anything, and I never really wanted a boyfriend ever. I've got those rubbish on my hand. I never really wanted a boyfriend. Yeah, I never really wanted a girlfriend either, so I guess I just didn't think of it really. I just like gave up on the matter of thinking about it. I just like ignored it all and just I'm gonna take my head off. I just ignored it all and like just didn't like told everyone to go away because I was like just didn't want to accept that I thought I might be what people were saying, but I knew I wasn't. Then I was like, no, that couldn't happen. But then what happened is when I was in my first year of middle school at my new school, I was so petrified. This girl came up to me and said, "Are you a lesbian?" And I was like, "No, not lesbian." And then she was like, "Oh, well, I was gonna ask you out," and I was like, "I don't even know you. Why? No, don't do that." But I was like, "Oh, I'm not a lesbian. People keep asking me that, and it's not true." And then she was like, "Oh, okay." She just walked away, and I was like, I thought she was so weird that it's untrue. I was like, "Oh my god, what if I was one of them?" And I thought it was just like a total stupid thing to ever even think about being, and I was like hated myself for even thinking about it. And then the next year of middle school, when I knew a bit more about like relationships and stuff, this was only last year, a girl kissed me, and I realised that I still had never had a boyfriend, and then me and the girl started dating, and then she said, "Do you know I'm a lesbian?" And I was like, "Well, no, duh, dumb shit." But then she was like, "Do you know I'm a lesbian?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course I do." And she was like, "Are you a lesbian?" I was like, "Oh, I don't know, because I'm like 11 or 12, or like 12, 12 in that year, 12." So I was in 7th grade, and I was like, "I'm not a lesbian, no way, no ever way. Why am I even dating you?" So then we broke up. And then later on that year, I had another boyfriend, and I loved him. I thought I loved him anyway. I was like 12. I thought I loved him, and then I told him I loved him, and we would like spend all our time together. We'd always be on the phone and stuff, and he'd always text me, and I was like, I just got too annoyed with him. I was like, I never thought I would be able to love a boy again. After him, I was like, I just couldn't stand him at all. After about like 3 weeks we were dating, and then we dated for like 3 months after that, and it was just horrible, and I just didn't know how to break up with him or anything. Pretty like my own. So then I just ignored anything he was ever going to say to me, and then we never really broke up, we never really spoke to each other. And then I think I was about 13 by the time that I actually realised that I was bisexual, because I had so many girlfriends and boyfriends, and then I met my gosh, we're sort of like arguing a lot at the moment, but I'm not my current sort of like girlfriend. Yeah, but I'm 13, I'm nearly 14, so I don't think it's gonna last very long, because you know, we're never gonna be in love until we're a lot older. But so I'm in my last year of middle school now. I'm just sort of getting ready for high school now, and I can't wait, because I hope to be like being more serious about my life. And that is how I discovered I was gay. I was like, oh my god, I know I am, because I just felt inside me that I was, and I just started researching it, and I was like, I felt feelings to girls that I felt for boys as well. I felt like exactly the same about boys and girls. There was no differentiating the difference between the way I felt for them. Like, I would see a girl on TV and be like, oh my god, she's cute, and like my brother would just give me such funny looks. It's so funny. But, my older brother, yeah. And then when earlier this year, I told a few of my friends I thought I was bisexual, and they were fine with it. Really, they were like really fine. We have like a few other like people reckon they're bisexual in my school. Yeah, and so people were really fine with it. They're not really like mean or anything. But the thing I'm gonna have trouble with, I think, is my mum. So I'm just gonna show you something I got. I'm going to give to her. So when I'm going to tell my mum, which is going to be in many years, unless she finds out, because she probably will. But I found this poem online, and I sort of edited it. It's called "Would You Understand?" It's really sweet. It's like 2 pages long. So I wrote it out like in my latest handwriting, which is so terrible because my handwriting's horrible. I'm like, oh, let me speak out again. Sorry, I need to move the camera down. But I'm gonna give her that and see what she says about it. If she says anything or not. Yeah. That's not really a coming out story. Sort of like discovering about myself. I did hate myself. I like self-harmed and stuff in the meantime, and I got very angry, quite aggressive to my boyfriend, but I never hurt him. I don't think. I never actually hurt him. It was more like aggression online. I never confront people and like be aggressive to them. That's just, I can't. No, I won't be able to do it. It's horrible. So that's my story, and I hope you enjoyed. There'll probably be a part 2 of this in a couple of years, but I don't know.